Hi everyone, my name is Carly Glansman and I've been teaching physical education since 2005, and today I am sharing a fun and easy scooter game. I call this game Around the Town. These are the learning targets. My students always repeat the learning targets at the beginning of the lesson. So I tell the students that the scooters are like their own little cars and they have to drive safely in this game. So we talk about personal space bubbles, and there should be no crashing. The penalty for crashing is a time out. Even if it's an accident, the students will take a timer. There are different amounts of time ranging from 2 minutes to 5 minutes. So if a student crashes, they have to do the timer. And then when they come back in and play again, I do not allow them to do turbo speed anymore. They have to only sit on their bottom and ride safely. I do not have many crashes in this game. It is pretty rare because we focus on being safe. I also review our rules about safe driving. So we're not on our backs, we're not stepping on them. Students are not allowed to be pushing the scooters like that. We should not be tipping them. And I want to encourage them to not keep their fingers by the wheels, and we shouldn't be falling off. And then I show them samples of safe driving on your bottom belly or knees. They can also spin around in circles. I do allow them to do the turbo speed as long as they are being safe and not crashing. So in this game Around the Town, all you need is a scooter for each student and a good imagination. Optional items. The sky is the limit. You can use little cones or domes. I have these little flow markers, they're called. This is totally optional. Sometimes I will bring out this extra equipment and sometimes I won't. It just depends on the day and how long you're going to play the game. So they're using their imagination in this game. They can pretend that they're going to different restaurants or stores. I like to pull out my first row of the bleacher benches and I allow them to use that bench for different things. Like they're pretending here to have a drive through and they're ordering food. And here in this picture, these girls were pretending to go to Starbucks and order drinks. They can also use the cones for building different things like houses. These kids made a car wash and they're playing nicely, taking turns going through the car wash. I have some old beanie toys of my own children's that I've brought in. Once in a while, I'll bring out a box of toys. They can pretend like they're going shopping and they can play with the little toys. You can also have a grocery store. Some of us PE teachers have the foam fruits and veggies, and that's a good way to use these items. Here's a sample of some things that I have. And here in the picture, I had a felt board that I used again with my own children. And so I brought that into school and it just has little pictures of fruits and veggies. So all of these things are just totally optional. Here's another picture of the kids making some kind of a path or a road up to the store. My rule about those items is that they're not allowed to be throwing those foam fruits and veggies, or if we're using little cones and things, they cannot throw those items. And I also tell them they can use the bench as a resting area. This game can be played lots of different ways. So you can play this as a standalone game. I've done that before with kindergarten through second graders where they'll have a half an hour to play this game and they're totally happy the whole time. But I also love to play this game for maybe 10 to 20 minutes after I've done a volleyball lesson. So if you have your volleyball net set up and the kids have played volleyball, and especially with kindergarten through second graders, if I play volleyball for 15, 20 minutes, they're just hitting the balls over the net, throwing, catching. And then it's great to stop the volleyball game and then give them 10 or 15 minutes to play on the scooters. So the rule about the volleyball net is they're not allowed to touch it, but they can go under it as long as they're being safe. I also love to do this game after I've had the students play pickleball or using these nets for like balloon volleyball. So they can go under those nets and they have lots of fun. My lessons are 45 minutes per class. So especially for the kindergarten through second graders, For example, if we're playing pickleball or balloon volleyball with these nets for 15, 20 minutes, that's usually a good amount of time for them. And then we stop and then we do the scooter game. Here's some other ideas. I've also done a version of Around the World, and we talk about different countries, and they can pretend that they're going to different places around the world. Students also like to pretend that they are different kinds of vehicles. The only problem I've had once before is if they're playing like cops and robbers, and there'll be someone pretending to go steal things from the store or the restaurant. And then they like to have a little policeman. And sometimes the kids have fun with that, but I usually do not encourage that because some students don't like it when people are coming and stealing from their shops. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy this game. And if you want some more ideas, I do have a website, carly3.blogspot.com. Have a good day.